Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Krishna Gopal and we are solving the Kaggle 2021 Kaggle Data Science Survey Analysis. In this playlist, I am going to show you how we can build the very beautiful notebook which contains a lot of data visualization through the Python. So this is the third part of the video. If you not watch the two parts, the first and second, go and watch that part and we will continue from this third part. In the last video, we draw the pie chart, but I told in the last, like, we're going to pre-process the data, we're going to clean the country's name because we have the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That is a very big name. We are going to truncate the UK same as the United States of America, and we're going to truncate to the USA. So how we going to do like that? I'm going to write one function which and then I use the map function. From that we can truncate to the small country name. Let's see how we can do it. So for this I write the defined country cleaning X. If X is the United States of America, it will return as USA. Same as the Iran Islamic Republic, it will return as Iran. So these are the countries name which are the little longer in the dataset. So let's see how we apply this function in the df q3 column, because the q3 column contain the country name. So I'm going to write df q3 is equal to df q3. Then I'm going to use the map function, and we are using lambda x, right? So this is the way to use the lambda function in Python. And to check the result, again I'm going to print this value dot counts. So df q3 dot value counts. Let's see what the result will come. So see, you can see here India, USA, because United States of America. Now truncate to the USA. Now we're going to draw the same pie chart which we already draw in the previous video, because in this pie chart, what the problem, we have the longer country name. Now already we truncate it. So let's see how the result will come. I'm going to define new data frame, that is df is equal to df q3 dot value counts dot head, and how much values? Only 10 values, right? And then we just copy and paste the previous code and see how the result will be. So now you can see we did the pre-processing, and now the pie chart look better. So the pre-processing in the data analysis is one of the most important concept. It's not like we get the raw data and we start building the visualization. We have to be clean the data, how much we can do. That make much more sense compared to the raw data, because if you compare the first pie chart and the second pie chart, you can see the UK and the United Kingdom and the big name, you can easily interpret it. Now move to the further in this visualization notebook. Now the next thing come, how many genders participation from every country we have. For that I'm going to draw the stacked horizontal bar chart. In that I'm going to show you what the percentage of the man and what the percentage of the women are participating in the Kaggle data science survey analysis. So let's see how we going to do it. Let's do for the first very simple case. let's do for any one country, and then we implement it in a generalized way. So dfq3 is the country's name. So let's see how we do. So dfq3, and I want to see in India how much men and women are participating. So dfq3 and how many men and women. So it is in the question 2, right? Okay, so in India the 5681 are the man, women are the 1656, and rest 3 category I'm not much more interested. I only want to see how many men and how many women are participating. So let's now write the generalized case. Before that we build one empty dictionary where we're going to store every country, how many men and how many women participate in that. So country pop, that is the population. I'm defining the empty dictionary here, and now I'm putting the for loop. Country name in dfq3 dot value counts dot index, right? And we're going to store in this dictionary. So country above that country name country name, and what we are going to do, we're going to store these things. So this is country name, and let's see how our dictionary look. Country pop. Okay, India already we see the USA have 1949 man, and the 606 are the women. Like this we can get this big dictionary. So already I show you how we can convert any dictionary into the data frame, that we're going to do the pd dot data frame, and we define the new variable, that is we say country df, and let's see how the country df look like. Okay, so the country df look like this, but in the initially also I tell I only want to interested to see the how many men and how many women are participating. So for this it's very easy to select the subset of the columns if we have this index into the column. So I'm going to take the transpose of the country df and creating the new data frame, that is a new df here. So how to take transpose in the Python, that is a capital T, very simple step, and define them with the new df. Okay, so this is the new df, and now only I'm going to select only the man and woman from the new df. So man and woman from here. Okay, so in India I have this much man and woman. Now what I told in the initially, in that our visualization we should see what are the percentages, that how much ratio of a man and how much ratio of a woman are participating in the Kaggle competition. For that I'm going to first, to find the ratio I need the total sum. So I'm going to create the new column in this data frame, that is defined as a sum, which have the addition of the man and woman, and then I find the ratio. So let's see how we do it. New df dot sum, and I'm going to take x is equal to 1, because I'm going to take the column sum. So that is our that comes. So what is our new df in that now? So now we have the sum for every country. Now we're going to find how much ratio is there. So new df, how we will find new df is new df dot capital T divided by new df sum, and let's see what the result now. Okay, so this is what the how many men in India ratio and how many women in the India and in any other countries you can see. If you are interested to drop the other, if you are very well interested to drop the other, you not want to see how many gender are participating from the other, you can easily drop it. So how you will drop it? New df dot drop, and then we see we not have other column. But don't in the block of 25, and if suppose you are doing, don't make it rerun again and again, because it will be add and you will see the strange ratio. So don't do like that, it's to be do in the one time only. So finally our data frame look like that, and in the final step what I'm going to do, I'm going to define the new df ratio, or what to say, new df ratio, right? And I'm going to take again transpose, and now finally how our data frame look like. So this is what we want. Now for every country we want to draw the bar chart, and that is very simple. Again we define that our figure and axis, that is the plt dot subplots, and we give the figure size. So figure size I'm going to give 24,18, right? And now we x dot bar h. Okay, so the index is the new df ratio index, that is in the x-axis I want to see. So new df ratio dot index, right? And I want to see here man, and what we can see, we can give it a good color. So there is a, if you want to give the very nice colors, not want to give just the default color, so go here and write the color hex. You go to this website colorhex.com, and you will find the plenty of the very good colors, and you can decide in your notebook what the colors you want to put. So let's go to any color. Suppose I go to this color and I get the shades here, and I choose two shades. One shade is this, and then what you can do, you can give the label here. So label is man. Okay, so this is what you can give. Again, you just copy and do for the woman, but with a slight modification. What the modification? Here you change the man with the replace of the woman, and definitely you're going to change the color. And for that, take this very simple color, take some light color. So I'm deciding to take this. But when you draw the horizontal bar chart, you want to see the man here and the woman in the right side. So you have to be define the woman in the woman. When you are defining the woman bar chart, you have to define its position. So in the horizontal bar chart, you have to define the man position. So man position is in the left compared to the woman. So for this, you have nothing you have to do. You have to pass here left. Okay, and let's see what will come. Okay, so this is what we come, but this is looks very uh, this looks very horrible. So there is a two things after seeing this graph come in my mind, because we are the human beings not able to generalize this much countries and in the one picture. So what I'm going to do, I'm only going to consider the top 10 countries. For the annotation, again I iterate through the index of this data frame. So for index in new df ratio dot index ax dot annotate, and what you want to give here, new df ratio man dot log index, because it log every country and it will return how many vans are there. And what the xy position you want to give, the index, that is this is here, and you want to see in the center, so you're going to divide by 2. And rest thing is very simple. What you will do, you give the HA is center, as like in the previous video. You give the VA is in center, and yes, this is what we want. You can give the color and you can give the font size. So font size is equal to 12, and what the color you want to give. So color, that's any color you can choose here, and let's see how the result will come. Okay, this is what we want, but okay, let we complete first for the woman as well, and then we adjust it again. So again, this copy this again we copy this one and put here, and we'll change here now this for woman. And now what the position, you have this fully, so you want to add the both and then you want to divide by 2. So what you're going to do here, new df ratio dot index man, you have to add in this, and then divide, and nothing will be changed here. You want to choose some bright color, so go here and choose it, and we'll put here. So this is what the our bar chart which is look like very complex, and we have to be reduce it because we can't analyze all the countries in the one eye. So first I'm going to look the top 10 countries only, and we have to define the label, we have to give the legend, we have to define the title. So these are the things we have to do, and let's see how we do. And we have to remove this x ticks also, so keep in the mind like how we do now. Similarly for the y, ax dot set y ticks labels, and new df ratio dot index, and you can give the font size here. Font size you want in 12, and you can give the plt dot title if you want. So you can give the gender distribution, legend you can give, and you can define the loc, that is I think center upper, and the plt dot show. So, okay, this is the upper center, not center, upper. So this is what we get, and as we decided to choose only the top 10 countries here, so let's see how we will choose. So the new df ratio is our the data frame, so new df ratio is equal to new df ratio. Okay, so this is what we want, and because this vertical distance is much more, so reduce it to 12 and let's see how it will be. And yes, but these are the numbers, so let round them and put the percentage sign, because these are actually the ratio. So how we will do here, so first we give the round function, round up to 2 decimal place, and then we're going to give we make it as a string, because we have to be add here the percentage symbol. Okay, so this is the perfect, but still you can reduce this one. Okay, so this chart is look pretty nice, and I hope you also like this chart. You can see in the top 10 countries, the India is containing the 77% of the man and 23% of the woman. But if you see in the Japan, the ratio of a woman are very less, and compared to, I think, in all the top 10 countries, where Pakistan is a 15% even more compared to the Japan. So Japan's women should do something to, as our bar chart is telling to us. So the visualization is okay, the one step, but storytelling should be another step. So if you are trying to explain this graph to somebody else, you are very clear, you should be very clear what your graph is speaking to you. So if I'm seeing, the most men also are participating from the Japan, but the less women are from there. So whatever the things we do in this much steps, in this much code, we no need to write this much code. We going to wrap up everything in the one function, and that function we can use to any other column as well, and we can see this your bar chart. So let's write quickly that all the steps in so first we define the one function, that is the function define distribution gender across columns you can give. So you can give the here column name, I think, yes, and for now is this much. What we do always, we create the dictionary. So here also you can define one dictionary, that is a pop, and then we iterate over that index of the column. So for index in df column name dot index dot value counts dot index, and then we put in this. So pop is index, and what we'll get the df we copy from above. So this is here, right, and we copy this fully, come to here, paste it here. So dfq3, this is the column name, should be call name, here the index should come. Don't change the q2 because we want to see at the end of only the genders. So q2 is as it is. Now the country df, so you can give here only the df is a pd, and you can give the pop. What you going to do is a new df, then you select the man and woman. After that, what we do, we calculate the sum. Same step here, we calculate the sum, and new df sum is that much, and this is that much. And again go above and copy this if you want to drop, but not necessary, always it will be there. So let it be now, keep it, and we will find another solution for this. New df ratio, and this is, I think, return the new df ratio, right? And you can now this function will give you the ratio data frame, and with the help of that ratio data frame you can draw the bar in the more with the help of the subplots in the different Excel. So that's the reason I not put that code to draw the bar chart inside this function. We get the different data frame from this function, and then we will draw the bar chart in a very precise manner. So let's see how we will do it. So for this, and let I show you the first what we get previously. So for this df3 is and what the column name we have the q3, yes, and copy this code fully, right, and pass that df3 here because we want to see only top 10 countries, and I think nothing is going to be changed. So this is the error here. Now I think it will work. So this is that much simple. We just create one function. We no need to do that much steps. Now suppose I want to see for the df4, that is our the q4. I think that have the how many people. So let's just see what is our q4. And not remember the q4 is how much degree people, so how much gender contribution towards the degree, like how many people are from the masters are male, how many from the bachelors are the female. So let's see how we do in the easy way it is. So what you're going to do, df4 is equal to, you just have to change in place of q3 and q4, and the same code is will run here. So copy this code again and put it here, and if you change here only 4 and just see the result. So this is the beauty to write the function. See, in the few seconds we get this graph. Let's see in the q5 what we will get. So I will get the gender distribution. You have to be change this one because it's not countries. I think it is okay. You can change here the title name easily in the place of anything you can write. So if you see this graph, you can see the in the data scientist the 84% are the man, where the 16% are only the women. If you are see the research scientist, then 82% are the man, and that is much more similar, 18% are the women. But if you see the currently which are not employed, also the 76% are the men and 24% are the women. So how much it's easy to write one function, and you can see the we have no need to do for the q4, q5, q6. We just we just call that function and we get that graph. Now you get the graph, you get the result, but still you have to be manage it in the proper way. So what we are going to do in the next part, in the next minute, we have to be arrange it in the different subplots. So let's see how we will do it. So again we define our the figure and axis. We want 2 subplot because we have the 4 graph. So it's a 2 cross 2 grid, so we get the 4 graphs from here. So what we're going to do the next, we copy the code from the above, that is a df5. So we start from df3, that is a q3, and this is just 3. We have to change these things. We have to, already we have this one, so we don't need this, and we want here this plot in 0, 0, 0, 0, and you have to change this axis. So this axis to here, axis 0, 0, that is again 0, 0, 0, 0, and have to be pass it. And so to save the time, because already I show you the step by step, I just write this code and little bit I adjust, and let's see how it will be work. It's very simple code, nothing I did. I just call the function. It says the df3, df4, df5, df6 regarding the 111 question, and then we just plot the subplot in the different axes. So how the plot look like? The plot look like way pretty bad because the data is not pre-processed. This plot you have to be arranged in the very good manner, then only this curve will look good. So in the next video we will talk about more in the further analysis of the questions, how we will perform the another analysis. Up to that, if you are doing this Kaggle competition with me, then you have to go and clean this curve and make it a good way compared to the like another curve. Like we can see the how many bachelors and how many masters girls are there. I not prefer to say the 24% are the women's are there, and the professional doctorate are the 77% are the men. Similarly, I have never written the code. I have the 20 plus experience, and in that you can see the 20 plus experience women are very less, that is a 0.08% only. So you have to be clean this one, and we meet in the next video, and we will talk about how we will do the more good kind of a visualization in the next video. Up to that, if you like this video, then please hit and like and share and subscribe the channel. And thank you very much to be with me to do this competition, the hands-on. And thank you very much, and we'll meet you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.